What's up, Wildflowers? Tuesday, September 23rd. Okay, so we got the Great Panda today. And the Great Panda represents sorrow. He also represents more so how sorrow affects us, right? So the message in this card, there's a story that goes with it. And the story is that the Great Panda was originally all white. This isn't scientific. This is a metaphor. And one day there was a little girl walking in the woods, and she came upon a great white panda and a leopard fighting. And she got in between the battle, and the leopard killed the little girl, and the panda got away. But when the panda came back and found the little girl and saw that she had been killed, he was so full of remorse. And all of the other pandas came around, and they saw this little girl, and they were so full of remorse and sadness and sorrow that they decided to wear black armbands to honor this little girl. But they couldn't stop crying. So they took the black armbands and they dabbed their eyes with it, and their eyes turned black from the armbands. And the armbands turned their arms black. And they wiped their legs, and those turned black. And they hugged each other. And the more and more they wept and grieved, the more the armbands bled into them. They even tried to cover the sound with their paws, turning their ears black. And so the message in that is that if you're getting this card today, you are somebody who feels very deeply. You are very empathic. You feel the emotions of others very deeply. And that is a beautiful and wonderful gift. And you are being called to use that gift to spread compassion out into the world and to be gentle, because what the world needs right now is more people who can be gentle, more people who can see the other side of things, more people who can greet each other with compassion and an open heart and an open mind to accept each other. Not even despite our differences, but because of them, right? Like to honor each other where we stand, not to try to manipulate somebody into believing what you believe, but to share what you believe, listen to what they have to believe, and try to meet them where they are and see with compassion how things are affecting other people. You know, taking yourself out of the equation, taking ego, taking our predispositions out of the equation and seeing where somebody else is coming from. The second part of the message is to do that without letting the world in so much that it changes you, right? That it changes your entire being. You want to be open enough to embrace others while solid in your own identity, right? And that's not, have an open mind, right? Sometimes our mind needs to be changed. Sometimes we're wrong, right? Like, that's not a fun concept. Sometimes we need to be movable, right? So be movable, but don't be so pliable that because have your energy set the energy, right? So what I was saying was, because, the example that came to my mind was, just because somebody else is really grumpy and really miserable today, right? We want to meet them with compassion. We want to say, how can we make your day better? How can we comfort you? How can, do you need me to listen? Do you need me to help you find a solution? Do you need me to do something to help you, right? Like, be that person, that bright light in that person's life to help lift them up. Do not become miserable, right? Like, that's the difference. You stay that bright light. You stay positive. You stay happy. Like, you can be there for someone and you can feel their sorrow but without making it. Because if we see, there's a fine line between, I see where you're coming from and I have empathy for that, right? And I'm going to be miserable with you now, because we feel like that's empathy, but that's not. That is now making it about me, right? That's not helpful, right? If you are angry, right? And you come to me and you're angry, and now all of a sudden I'm super angry, right? Now I'm angry. Now it's about me and my anger, but I have nothing to do with this. I have no right to be angry. Nothing happened to me, right? Like, this is about you and your anger. So I'm not going to get angry. I'm going to hold space for you and your anger and help you work through that. So that's the difference. And then when you are remaining positive, or when you are remaining calm, your energy can set that mood. Your energy. Don't let other energies coming in. I don't prescribe to the concept of I match energy, right? Like, if you're mean to me, I'm going to be mean to you. I match energy. That's some weak BS. I set the energy. You could be mean to me. I'm still going to wish you well. I might not let you in my bubble, right? Like, because I don't want you to keep being mean to me. But your meanness to me is not going to make me mean, because I am not a mean person, right? So, and I'm also not a perfect person, right? Like, I'm sure I have been mean, and we're all going to slip, right? This isn't going to be perfection. We're all going to slip. We're all going to be, mean one day, mad the other, sad the other. There's room for that. There's room for that. And even if we feel like we have failed, there's room for growth in there. Okay, I didn't handle that the way I think I should have. So tomorrow, or the next time, this is how I'm going to handle it. I am better equipped now, because I know that this certain thing caused me to react this way. And now I can break that down, and I can choose that I'm going to react a different way next time. And I'm going to know that this certain thing, I have this predisposition to reacting this way to this certain thing. So next time, I'm going to catch myself before I get out of control. So that's the difference between, when that's that kind of delicate dance, that balance. That's that balance when you have that empathy of sitting with, but not joining in somebody else's experience. So that's the message. I'm gonna pull a few more cards in the Ko-fi page. Maybe we'll delve into kind of how to do it, or more of what this message has to tell us. What's coming up? Why are we getting this card? We'll see. ko-fi.com/dandelionland. If it resonated with you, you can pop over there, become a supporter. You can unlock all of the other readings, or I'm always available for personal readings and coaching as well. Have a good day.